Good evening and welcome to our coverage from Edgbaston. You join us for this...
Called the toss correctly, and they're going to have a bowl.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams. Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Rahman has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway. Yep, edge. What a ball!
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Yep. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Yep. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. No!
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Yeah! Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Chance! Huge nick, but no one to catch it. They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep. Bowler, bowler. A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Over. India are 15 for 1. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one. It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here. Couldn't get it through the field.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Yeah.
Great shot, great timing.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. Rahman from the north end.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
It was full and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Waiting. Yep. Keeper. Yeah.
Caught, what a position to set there, a brilliant catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and then find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Great shot.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
That's the over. India are 48 for 2.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Keeper. Bowler.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one. Straight to the fielder.
Waiting. Go!
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
4 runs added in that over. India are 52 for 2. The Triumph are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
A few moves made in the field.
Ahmed, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yep.
Big edge!
Go!
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Yeah.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yep.
Rahman, the left armour, is the new bowler from the south end.
Yeah, yeah.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper, keeper.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Waiting.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Wait. Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
They've made it home, but there should never have been the chance of the run out in the first place.
Yeah, yeah.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. A few moves made in the field.
Rahman shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
So that's the third wicket down, trudging off the field. They're well and truly into the middle order now.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep. Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Right off the middle of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep. No!
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Ahmed has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Times it nicely.
Good return there, back from the deep. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yep.
Massive edge. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Catch it.
Yep. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
They got it over the top, had pretty good control, and one bounce over the rope.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. India are 94 for 4. Maharaj into the attack now from the north end. What a catch!
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Sharma, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Couldn't get it through the field. There's trouble here.
Sharma shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
A couple on offer here.
Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot, probably expected more there.
Nicked it through the field. Will it get to the boundary?
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. A little late on that. No runs scored.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. They'd look for a couple here.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep. Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more. Very full, spray the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
Yep. No.
Quick onto that in the infield.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
End of the over. India are 115 for 5. Maharaj from the north end. So there's going to be some opportunities for the batters with the changes to the field here. A new bowler is coming into the attack. This will be the first over of the power play. This pair should be really trying to push the scoring rate along.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
No!
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Keeper! Bowler!
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Yep, yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Bowler, bowler!
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
That's the over. India are 129 for 5. Ahmed, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Keeper! Bowler!
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep, yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Well, not a great delivery, got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Ooh. Nice bowling.
Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide.
Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Nicely played.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's a very wide delivery. Very lucky the umpire decided against calling it.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes. 2 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
And that brings up the half-century for this batsman.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Yeah!
Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
De Villiers comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Drives and misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Incredible, what a grab.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
Patel won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
And with that, they're off the mark.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Brilliant shot, that.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Got that away nicely.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs. Maharaj, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
No!
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Loud shout.
Hey!
It was full enough and shaping like it's going to hit. This is close.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble. Certainly no issue with the line. A change of decision. Patel out. A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Gets off zero with that shot. That'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves. Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Over. India are 163 for 8.
Yes.
Super catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Rizwan takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up. Punched away nicely to get off the mark.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Wait. Bowler's end.
Decisive running might have got them too. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
End of a really good over. Taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate.
No interest in that one from the batter. Maharaj will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
There.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yes.
Finds the edge.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
72 for 9.
Ahmed coming into the attack from the south end.
Rizwan shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery. and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary. A bit of a change up in the field now.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Nice
A
bowling.
reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Well bowled.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep. No.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep. No.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait. Yep. No.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. Maharaj from the north end.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Thick edge.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Yep. No.
This should be close.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary, wonderful timing.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Final over in this innings.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one. There'll be one run here for them.
Wait there.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes. No.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Right out of the middle.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. De Villiers didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Yeah.
Perfect technique and placement.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
End of the over. 16 runs coming from it. India are 208 for 9. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone is going to need to step up with a big score. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance.
Extremely comfortable win, just so brilliant on so many levels. You cannot compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. See you again soon.